So we're back with episode 4 of Week 2 Endgame. In the last episode we tried our luck with some fishing and some foraging. We made a few more coins. To be honest, wasn't a massively productive episode. In this episode we plan to get all the fairy souls, which is going to be difficult, but we're going to have to do it at some point. There's other things on the to-do list as well, but we'll get to them. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you all do enjoy. So we start here on the island, and I think we need to collect our minions and we need to upgrade these as much as we can. Coral minion is now level 4. So just before we do get into the fairy souls, I think we still have some coins to collect on the auction house. Yeah, we do. We have quite a lot of coins. So everything did sell, along with the coins in our bank as well. So we're now up to 1.8 million coins, and I think for the fairy souls, we're going to need farmer boots as a must-have, really. Just because otherwise it's going to take so long to get around, so we're going to see how much they are now. Okay, I guess they're cheaper than we actually bought them for in the first place, so I mean we might as well buy these wise ones as well with a little bit more speed on, because we can't really go wrong with that. And we'll equip those and we'll get on with the fairy souls, I think. Now from my understanding, I think there is a Bad Lion fairy souls waypoint mod, so we're going to try and enable that, and if we don't then it's going to take us much longer. So we've got it on and it's a little bit confusing, but we're going to have to basically get our start point and then work our way around. I guess it's time. So we've been doing these fairy souls for quite a while, and to be honest there's quite a few that I just literally can't get to because of the lack of mana that I have. I mean obviously it probably would be useful if I was to buy maybe a set with more mana, but for now I'm not going to go for all of them. I'm just going to go for the ones that aren't going to get me too enraged to get. So the ones I still need to do are the ones in the dungeon hub. I need to go to the dwarven mines, and other than that obviously miscellaneous is made up of like in the dungeon and fishing and other things like that. It isn't actually Christmas at the moment on Skyblock, so I can't really get these, so we're going to have to wait for this to come around. So yeah, I'm just going to get the ones that aren't going to get me too mad to do. I mean, I'm still going to get a decent buff. Okay, so slight problem, we actually need mining 12 in order to get to the dwarven mines. I think we're going to have to put these fairy souls on hold as well until we actually have mining 12, which is a little bit annoying. But I do mean to actually get on with mining soon, so it shouldn't really be too much of a wait. And I actually bought all the materials in preparation as well, which is a little bit annoying. Now there's still quite a few that I haven't done, but we're going to call it a day for now. We've got 156 out of 227, which means there's still 71 remaining. Obviously this isn't ideal, but if we actually look into it a little bit, like you saw before, 11 of them are miscellaneous, so they're going to come with time in dungeons or fishing. Blazing Fortress, I had a little bit of a nightmare with that. I just really got annoyed. Same with the end. The deep caverns, I feel like there's a couple that are glitched. Granted, there's not 6 that are glitched, but to be honest, I just got really annoyed with doing this, as you can probably imagine. And the most annoying thing is that, like an early game player, I have 150 mana, right? So that's 3 teleports for an AOT. I can't afford Ultimate Wise 5 because that's over 3 million coins. It's one of those things where it's sort of annoying to do it at early game, but you're always going to have to do it at early game. Dungeon Hub, I actually couldn't even get to 1. Some of them I could see them, but I just couldn't get to them because I didn't have enough mana. Dwarven Mines, like, you know I need mining 12, so that's something we need to work on. Spider's Den the same, you need a lot of mana to get to them. Hub, I think there's 5 left. And some of them I can't get to again. Mana, it's just mana, to be honest. Anyway, finally, after probably like 2 hours of grinding, even though there's still 70 left to get, which I will get to eventually, we're just going to collect our buffs, and this is the most satisfying part, to be honest. Bearing in mind that we're starting on 135 base HP, let's see what we can get to. Okay, so we're up to 453 base HP. That means that we've gained just over 300 HP, 320, 318, if my maths is correct. Probably wrong, to be honest. Can't really complain with that, to be honest. It's better than nothing, and it'll be worth it in the long run. Obviously, we've still got quite a few to get, but we will get to it, obviously, like you know. It has also gave us a very nice strength buff as well, so we can't really complain with that. All in all, very good. So something else that was mentioned to me in the last episode when I was trying to buy the jungle axe is that it's going to be on bid, not auction, and I completely forgot about that, to be honest, so I think we're going to bid on one now. Also, the same thing with the grappling hook. I was thinking, why can I not find one on bin? I didn't actually say it in the video, but I got this on auction. I overpaid for it just because I couldn't be bothered with people outbidding me. I paid like 20k for it, but that literally not bothered. A grappling hook, even though you know I've got an AOTE, you don't have that much mana, so it is a bit essential really. So we're just going to bid like, I don't know, we're going to bid 2.5k I think. I don't know if that's going to win or not, but new bid, no, 250. That's what we want to bid, and that's what we'll bid. Hopefully we win it. I mean, if not, I'm going to buy one regardless of the price. So what I've been thinking is I want to get combat 15 and I want to try and do some dungeons. That way I feel like we can progress much quicker in that sense. We're currently combat 12, and I think what's sort of stopping me from doing a little bit more damage at the moment is probably my enchanting level, because I can't really use many enchantments. So we're currently only enchanting 8, and really we need to be able to use experimentation table to snowball our leveling up. So for that we're going to need level 10 enchanting, so I'm going to buy some enchanting bottles, enchant my sword as much as I can, and hopefully get enough XP to actually use the experimentation table. Okay, so that's level 9 already, so we literally just need one more level. I think I went a little bit overkill with the enchanting bottles, not going to lie. Okay, that's enchanting 10, let's use the experimentation table. Okay, and that literally catapulted us to enchanting 15. Literally just from one experimentation table. That is pretty mad. And from here, to be honest, I think we're just going to continue to upgrade our sword, which has disappeared for some reason. There it is. We're just going to continue to put more enchantments on it. And now we have way more enchantments on our sword, so technically now we should be doing a lot more damage. Also, I think I might reforge the sword to spicy rather than sharp. So I'm going to go grind some enderman. But I had a thought, what if I buy a god pot? Obviously I'll be doing more damage, I'll be way faster, it'll be better in the end. But I'm pretty sure if you die you lose the god pot, isn't that correct? And I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to survive, so I don't really want to risk it. It is 400k. Okay, let's see what sort of damage we can actually deal on these endermen now. 5.7k, okay, that's a massive increase. That is way more damage, I'm very happy with that, to be honest. That means that as long as we can, you know, hope for a crit, then we should be good. I mean, them enchantments have really done the business, and probably the bonus strength as well. Our crit chance is actually at 77% at the moment, which is not too bad considering where we are at in the game. We probably need to balance our crit damage and strength a little bit more to optimise our damage. Nevertheless, it's really not too bad. Anyway, we really need to get on with the grinding, so let's get to it. So we were grinding the enderman for a little while, and we've got to combat 14, not quite 15. I think we're going to either do that at the start of the next episode, or I might even do it off camera. Regardless, this video's probably not going to be the longest of episodes, but it has been very productive. Granted, we didn't get all the fairy souls, but to be honest, I didn't really expect to get all of them anyway. But we've got a big chunk of them, and that's a lot of work out of the way. Also, like I said, we're getting much closer to combat 15, which obviously means that we can nearly do dungeons. And also, I think we're enchanting 15 as well, which is pretty good. We can now use the experimentation table. And obviously, we've made some pretty major upgrades to the sword, which is able to do... I think I did 8.2k damage at one point, which was pretty good, to be honest. I think in a 2 or 3 episodes time, we might actually be able to one-tap the zealots. Something I do need to focus on probably is my crit chance, though. Having said that, there's still a lot to do. I've got about 1.5 million coins, so soon we're going to need to think about making more coins so we can sort of get prepared for dungeons. And also we need to do some farming. That's something we've definitely not done, so 100% farming. We still need to crack on with foraging. Talking of foraging, yeah, I actually got outbid. Okay, never mind, I thought I won this axe. 57k for a jungle axe, so I'll have to bid another one. As I was saying, I'm only foraging 10, and obviously you gain 1 strength per foraging level, so it is quite important that I do start to get this up. But I do need to bid another jungle axe, having said that. Fishing, we need clay minions, and we just need to put them down. I hate manual fishing. Enchanting is all good now. We've got the enrichment table that sort of takes care of itself. Alchemy, I guess... Oh, alchemy. Oh, I didn't think about this. Maybe another water farm. Having said that, for the next episode, I think we might start to build a farm of some sort. Although we probably do need a builder's wand to actually make it worthwhile. So we're going to need like 3.5 mil for that. But and as well, I want to focus on dungeons. So that means we need to get to combat 15 in the next episode. Maybe start a bit of farming. And maybe even do our first dungeon. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the video just about here. First things first, if you're not in the Discord, then consider joining. It's linked in the description as always. It's a good Discord to be a part of. We've got some good members, so you should join. These videos do take a long time to make, and I do put a lot of effort into them, so if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.